Alrighty, we good to go? Oh god. Alright, here we go. Are we streaming? Yes, there we are. Szadeł and HAWK challenging to see if either one of them can fight Shusky. So we're gonna see what happens here. Both fighters are both pretty damn good in the EU. HAWK has remained champion and was recently dethroned by Shusky, so he wants his chance to get back up there, but Szadeł is, up and coming through the ranks and tearing through, wanting to take the champ for himself, regardless if it's HAWK or it's Shusky. So we're going to see today. It looks like HAWK is coming off pretty okay. He's managed to keep a lot of his health retained. Szadeł's taken a couple more hits, but otherwise they're both fairly equal here. Nothing really too big going on, a lot of touch-ups. Oh, nice flip though for Szadeł. Szadeł. I'm getting good ground stomps. Both fighters pretty equal here. Ooh, a big block spam out of HAWK there. That's not a good way to start. Still definitely in the feeling out phase here. It could just be me, but it feels like Szadeł seems a little more calculated than previous. Maybe a little less wild man. Ooh, good overhand from HAWK there, and a spinning kick. Ooh, follows it up again. HAWK getting off a pretty good combo on Szadeł. I keep messing up his name. Classic little backhand, only gets a tap off though. Both fighters still looking very even in terms of score. Szadeł seems to be taking that momentum a little bit. Seems like they're definitely kind of trading hands on who has the momentum in this one. So if HAWK can hold on to his health here and get the KO, then he can set himself up to keep his momentum trucking. But depending on what happens with Szadeł, he could very well stop it and do exactly the same thing. Ooh, good kick there for HAWK. Gets the KO. Got a little bit of a point advantage here, so let's see if he can hold on to this health and do work with the low health damage boost once he gets down there. Good momentum stop there by HAWK. Bides his time, waits for him to get up. Tosses him again with that kick. Both kind of fighters throwing in the air of the pocket there, just kind of waiting for something to happen. Ooh, good little combo there for Szadeł. HAWK holding on to his last couple hit points here. And Szadeł was able to get the KO, but HAWK comes out of that, taking 38 health off of Szadeł. So he's put himself in a pretty advantageous position, and even with the KO, HAWK is still up a few hundred points, so if he can keep his momentum just like he did, he might be able to keep going through the fight like that, but Szadeł is obviously not going to give up that easily. He's still very much within reach of winning this fight. And there's still 10 minutes left, so we've got plenty of time here. Good combos back and forth, trading a little bit there. Szadeł holding on to his health pretty well. Getting good perfect blocks in the clinch. Not there, though. Definitely high volume here, though. Ooh, good interrupt for Szadeł. He's managed to kind of work back that health gap quite a bit here. But HAWK takes him out there. Has a slight advantage. Going into this with about the same health Szadeł had when he came up with his last KO. Good interrupt. Szadeł does not go down there, actually. With stands getting kicked up in the air. HAWK getting flipped there now. Gets some good perfect blocks off, though. Retains his health. He's in kind of a dangerous spot, because HAWK needs to throw to really get him back down again, get his points even further out than where they are. But needs to be careful not to get popped and let Szadeł, carry momentum again if he wants to keep this lead. But Szadel's doing all the right things. He's just got to stay get that KO and don't let his health get taken away. Yep, there you go. There's a KO for Szadeł. Currently the former champ right now is about 700, 800 points out. Still a pretty small gap for 7 minutes. And HAWK gets the KO. Holding on to quite a lot of his health there, so. Szadel's going to need to definitely turn it up and stay pretty consistent on HAWK at this point. Seems like HAWK is definitely picking up on the block rhythm as well. Szadeł here. But Szadeł there with a good left. HAWK with a nice little combo. Ooh, classic HAWK backhand. Got the HAWK backhand in there. Had to get at least one. Pretty much signature now. HAWK continuing to back him up in the cage a bit, but Szadel's still countering. Still very much has ability here. Left exchange, but Szadeł got the better of it. Alright, HAWK kind of back against the cage, but they're both throwing at low health here. Szadeł gets a little bit of a trip. HAWK's going to take care of that. Doesn't really get much work done, though. Szadeł is definitely using the perfect blocks here pretty effectively. And HAWK gets that kickoff. HAWK is definitely extending his lead a little bit here. There's 5 minutes left in this, so a little under 5. Let's see what's going to happen. Wow, great combo there out of HAWK. Ooh, huge damage. Huge damage. 2 huge hits. Oh, HAWK really using that low damage. Ooh. Lances one off and sends it straight. Finishes off Szadeł again. HAWK is definitely proving right now that he wants to fight for that champ belt again. Two health left here. He's being pretty conservative, but, you know, he's got a pretty good lead. There's no reason to give Szadeł excess points. Szadeł, however, is just staying consistent. Keeps walking in, throwing everything he's got. And there you go, that pays off every once in a while, just like that. Oh, inefficient blocks for Szadeł. HAWK laid a pretty good combo on him there. Continuing with the combo with him backed up against the cage, but Szadel's working his way out. A lot of big spinning kicks here, but might be kind of dangerous with the counter kicks that are being thrown by HAWK here. Good left there by Szadeł. HAWK's still putting off good combos up against the cage. He's done that multiple times in this fight, just pushing Szadeł back and trying to get multiple hits off with, you know, small straights, little lefts. Putting that T-kick in there to extend that distance. He's doing a pretty damn good job of it. Both fighters just work in the pocket there. HAWK getting flipped up a little bit there. Alright, this is basically Szadel's last chance. He's going to have to pull off something pretty aggressively crazy here if he wants to secure this title shot. HAWK is going to stay consistent, though. He's got him back on the ground and the low health here, so it's not looking like Szadel's going to have the game in his favor to do this. But 40 seconds left. Let's just fight. Szadeł throwing down pretty well, though. He's definitely not stopping. There's 20 seconds left in this. He's just going to continue to try and close that point gap. HAWK, though, is definitely staying just as consistent as he was. Both getting hits off on each other, coming into the final 5. There we go. HAWK takes the win. And I believe, maybe don't quote me, but I believe HAWK is now in line to get the title shot. And there we go. Yeah, GG is there. Alrighty. Hey, HAWK, good win there.
Thank you.
Very clean, very clean. Alright, well, I'm going to pass off the reins over to you. I'll probably be back a little later, but watching some fights right now.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Fine. Yeah, I'll. Right, so we've got a bit of an intermission here because the next fight scheduled is 25 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's that's Ulti versus Shnookams. I don't know if I'm saying that properly.
Probably. I'm looking at it right now, and yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, yeah. So I'll be back in a little bit here, but have fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. All right, later.
Alright, so like what do you want to do here? Do you want to just stream some gameplay, or just take a break and then come back to the stream in like 25 minutes or what? Right. Yeah, I'm happy to get in and play if
know what a shit rope is, Julian? It's a rope covered with shit. The criminal's shit. You see, the shit kind of shit. The harder you try to climb up, the tighter you try to hold on, the faster you slide down the rope.
Yeah, Shnookams and Aussie are both happy to do a fight earlier, it seems.
added you.
Yeah, I'm hosting it now. Got just add to our both on Steam.
Game or something?
Yeah, I'll just invite you to the lobby.
Okay, I'm not in Drunken Versus 2. I was like playing games the whole time.
Okay.
I hope everything actually goes right, because last time I tried to cast or something like that, I couldn't get into the game. It would like kick me out or whatever, and I was going off the stream,
Oh.
which is a couple, like 10 seconds or so late. So,
Yeah, I think if yeah,
I'm trying to join the
if you can't join through the invite, you should be able to join through the room name. Do you know how to do that?
yeah.
Yeah, so
Sort of.
basically just host a room on EU called 123.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get into Drunken Versus 2 because
Alright.
it's still loading a little bit. Maybe I'll say more things. Last time I tried casting, I was like, oh, you want to splash from this person? I splash from this person. Okay, this is, oh yeah, he did this. Oh yeah, he did this. Yeah, and I splash. Yeah. Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, just don't worry too much about it. It's not. I mean, it's just good to have someone else casting. Because if it's just me, it's really boring.
I'm not gonna lie. You do kind of sound boring. I'm not gonna lie with that. So.
Right. Yeah. Is it?
Well, I just got to the menu and I pressed I accepted the invitation, so I'm what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'll send you another one. Sometimes. Yeah, I just sent you another. Let's try it.
Hold on, I'm mute for a second.
Right. Is that one working for you?
Okay, it doesn't seem to join, so I guess I'll go by room name.
Yeah, so if you just go to make sure you're on EU, then just host a room called 123. Like literally just those numbers.
Host room? I press host room?
Yep, just press host room and then it should send you into this one.
Alright. Okay, cool, I'm joined, finally. Yeah, sorry for taking a little long.
No, that's fine.
I can.
Yeah, so if you just go into spec, thanks.
Bro, what are they doing? Oh, that was weird. That's one way to stare down. So. Alright, looks like they're trying to make it out now, dude. Bruh, like the OOT dude, he's like, go over to him and say, tell him you give him a good kiss for good luck.
Alright, well, let's go then.
Yeah.
So this is Ulti versus Shnookams. Ulti is 1-1, I believe. I think he has a win over Hoi or something, and in the EU qualifiers he lost to Bologna's, but Bologna's is a really good player, so we saw from his fight against Quad. And Shnookams is making his debut here. He hasn't fought in the Pro League before, but he's a very active, competitive player. He's got a very sort of defensive style, really patient. He'll wait for you to make mistakes and then counter. Also, he's kind of pressuring him here, but he's not quite cutting Shnookams off against the cage. He's kind of following him a bit too much, possibly. I like to see him sort of use a bit more, like just move sideways to kind of just cut Shnookams off instead of just chasing like this and letting Shnookams kind of circle out.
How do you say the green guy's name?
Ulti.
Ulti? That's his name?
Oh yeah, like OLTI is the normal name.
Alright. That's cool.
Yeah, so Shnookams is slightly ahead here, but pretty early into the fight, and they're kind of just feeling each other out right now.
Since the start, they're both trading blows.
Yeah, a bit more active here, lots of trades going on.
There's not much like technicality or whatever you call it. What's going on? It's mostly just kind of throwing down attacks, taking turns.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I suppose they are throwing at the same time quite often. Seeing a lot of trades here, but yeah. Yeah, I haven't really seen any crits so far. It's just been significant strikes and knockdowns.
And misses.
Really nicely timed straight by Ulti there. Just caught Shnookams as he went for the overhand. Well, that was a good crit by Shnookams there.
He saw with like 2 really tiny hits that the OC guy did.
Nicely timed kick there.
I mean, Shnookams just slipping on a banana right there. So
Yeah, he's definitely had a slight edge so far, but also he's got more HP, so if he can get this KO soon, then he's gonna have a bit of an advantage here. But Shnookams is timing these overhands very well as Ulti's coming in.
also he's sort of coming in with like the same sort of attack pattern all the time. And I think at a moment Shnookams is able to counter that a little bit.
Yeah, well that was a well-timed overhand by him there, just caught Shnookams as he was going for the kick.
He threw down his block. You can see that Ulti's not really like doing much perfect blocking. Like,
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, definitely. You're right. It could be sort of perfect blocking a bit more because Shnookams is kind of just throwing quite short combinations usually. It's throwing the same thing a lot, so I suppose Ulti could try just like perfect blocking and then throwing his attacks maybe.
I mean, technically, after that, he's basically playing like a really bad scripted NPC, pretty much. Sort of charging and just doing like one attack all the time.
Well, like the hard bot. Yeah, I'd say the hard bot's quite a bit more active than that. It kind of he just pretty much spams at you really. Whereas these guys are being so very cautious generally.
Yeah, sorry, the hard bot though, he perfect blocks you a lot. Ulti's not doing that, and frankly the bots though, the way they fight is completely. It feels totally like unorthodox to Drunken Mushers too. Just everything they do is just it's.
Yeah, you're right. They're just like constantly in your face, just
really... constantly in your face. More like I was just going for like inhuman. I mean, you know, it's a bot, but like you'd sort of expect it. Like it's not the way it throws attacks or whatever. It's just every single way that it throws everything. It's just different. It just does something. I don't know what it does. It's like different. Like looks to its animations. It's all different.
Yeah, well, I think it's using the it just uses like a bunch of preset combos. I think either that or it kind of just has like.
Whenever I hit it, it's like it's also the bot's really light too. It it could be on top of me and I could start getting up and I lift the bot over my shoulders and I just literally toss him away. But I can't do that to a regular player. If they like go on top.
We should probably get back to the fight, I suppose. So
sorry.
Ulti's doing that's alright, but Ulti's doing a really good job kind of pressuring Shnookams back, but he's just getting caught a bit too often, so Shnookams is kind of just pulling slightly further ahead all the time here. But yeah, it's really good how patient both of these players are. They're not kind of just not really overextending themselves, they're just really timing their attacks well like that.
That was a nice overhand by Ulti, bro. You see that?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, you're right again about Ulti kind of just using these normal blocks actually, but it's working okay for him generally because Shnookams isn't really throwing huge combos. So the normal blocks are actually enough of a buffer to keep him safe usually.
Plus with that though, there's not too many Shnookams isn't really hitting down many like very significant hits, you know, hits that would like take down a lot of your blocking hits, so which is allowing to
yeah, I mean he is getting some hard hits in every now and then, but you're right that a lot of these are kind of just significant strikes at most, but he's not really getting crits very often.
Yeah, but like what you said though, it's like every now and then, so it's mostly like just like very small hits from the Shnookams.
Yeah. A bit of an interesting exchange there.
What do you mean?
Both of them falling over, then Shnookams gets back up slightly earlier and knocks Ulti down again.
I didn't see that. You can see that Ulti like not intentional, but he fell down. It was like his hand striked Shnookams' foot. It's kind of fun, I guess. The only thing I saw.
Well timed left hook by Shnookams there. Caught Ulti mid overhand, and now he's got around 1,000 point lead. And that was an interesting crit there.
Yeah. That's called the 30 damage punch technique, I guess.
Yeah, that was like he kind of elbowed Shnookams' leg as he was getting kicked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult for Ulti to make a comeback here with just 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been doing a good job, as I said, just constantly pressing Shnookams back to the cage. It's just that defense, the sort of lack of perfect blocks, I suppose, in the.
Coming back though, as you can see, he's
Yeah.
he's damn, I just had a total brain fart of words right there, man. I don't know what the heck.
No, it's like, oh my god, that was a perfect spinning back fist. Wow.
That was like something you probably see in a movie right there.
That
Where you
was
just like
really
flipped
well
over
timed.
like 180 degrees.
Now, that's exactly the kind of thing Ulti needs here, because getting killed by a spinning back fist like that can really affect your confidence, but it doesn't seem like that's happening to Shnookams here. He's kind of actually seems like maybe it's just made him angry, and now he's kind of playing more aggressively and actually extending his point lead a bit.
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of the pressure, but with that kind of pressure, he's doing like he's not really paying it. Like he's just mostly attacking blindly, sort of. Like he's not really guarding anything, and he's getting caught off guard. Like as you can see, he's been getting like a whole bunch of crits and a whole bunch of huge amount of damage, punches, and kicks, whatever, put on him while he's trying to like be really aggressive, you know, like just now.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, you're right. I mean, Shnookams is just doing an excellent job, just circling out of the way and
you can't
landing
really
left hooks and overhands and kicks as Ulti's approaching him.
Shnookams has more than a 1,000 point lead by now, 1,300 point lead, and only about 30 seconds left. I'd probably safe to say that Ulti can't really come back anymore.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, but it's definitely been a good effort. He's had some good moments with that brilliant spinning back fist, some really nice crits with the overhands. It's just Shnookams has just been doing a very good job with this sort of evasive style, just constantly circling out of danger.
Yeah, my apologies. I keep interrupting.
Timing his crits really well. That's fine.
Sorry, I just interrupted there while I was apologizing.
No, it's absolutely fine. I appreciate you casting with me.
I guess I'm a little too excited about this one.
Yeah, well, that was a good fight. Well played by both of them. And Shnookams gets a win on his debut.
Yes, he is.
So yeah, with these stats, we can see very low amount of crits. 8 for Shnookams, 3 for Ulti. And Shnookams just had a lot more volume in his striking in general. I mean, 111 damages compared to 67 for Ulti. And a bit of an edge in significant strikes as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the fight after this will be Galor versus Zivese, I believe. I'll double check that. But no, it's Riku versus Stivka.
Am I done here? Can I go to a different chat?
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Alright. Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for casting.
You're welcome. How do I leave?
I can drag you back.
Alright.
Okay, Riku versus Stivka isn't scheduled for another 10 minutes, but I can ask them again if they want to go earlier. But yeah, it might be a good idea to just set up an intermission. Like, just in case anyway. What, I mean, just like play soccer or something again. I like Eva.
You know what a shit rope is, Julian? It's a rope covered with shit. The criminal's shit. You see, the shit kind of shit.
Alright, so this is Riku versus Chiki. They're from different regions, this is an exhibition. And basically they're just fighting because neither of their opponents showed up to their fights, unfortunately. But this should be a good one. Quite an action-packed start here. Just standing in close range and throwing punches. Timing with that clinch break knocks Chiki down. Good left hook by Chiki there. A little combination by Riku there, but Chiki's got good defense. And Chiki's just starting to press him back here and land his own combination. Yeah, Chiki's really keeping the pressure up here. Riku's kind of constantly back into the fence, but he is getting some good counters in as well. Good head kick there. Riku on 2 HP and Chiki on 4, and they both KO each other at the same time. A slight 300-point lead for Chiki here, but Riku's off to a good start with his new HP. New life. Good leg kick by Riku there. Chiki's landing some really nice left hooks. These pressuring Riku into the cage. Well, that's a good spinning back fist there, but Chiki blocks it. Whoa.
Hello. Yeah, this is a really good fight so far. A lot of back and forth, a lot of action.
Yeah, do you want to join the lobby? No.
Sorry?
Do you want to join the lobby?
Yeah, because I got a delay on that.
Alright.
Alright, join. Failed to receive Steam invite property.
Okay, yeah, try joining through room name. It's just called 2 and it's on US East. So if you just host a room, literally just number 2 on US East, you should join.
Alright. Hopefully I'm not interrupting the fight here.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, you should be able to just go into spec.
We shall see. But yeah, these guys are just going at it. It's great to see a nice high output fight. Neither of them are afraid to come at each other, throw what they got.
Yeah. I think Chiki's possibly being slightly more aggressive here, but Riku's still very aggressive as well.
I noticed Chiki's using that teep kick pullback pretty well for mobility. Like, he's covering a good bit of distance and putting some pressure on Riku and backing him against the cage with it.
Yeah, you're right, that is working very well for him here. The disadvantage is you do sometimes leave yourself open to counters, but it can be quite hard to...
it's just weird to time,
yeah.
I feel, just because you don't usually see it come at you like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh, cheeky catches Riku with a left hook as his mid spinning back fist.
Yeah, that was a solid KO.
Yeah. He's still in the lobby, by the way. It says you left the game.
Yeah, it did that thing where it puts me in a different room.
Weird.
So I'm just gonna restart the game and see how that goes.
Yeah, because I have set it to allow 5 players, but
Host needs to relaunch the game or make sure the room has enough slots.
yeah, it does have 5 slots. I'll try 6 slots.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, Riku's got Chiki's got a pretty big lead here.
Oh yeah, good call. Thank you, Oshi. Let's try boom. Aha. This is gonna work. Yes. Alright, yeah. Boys are throwing them.
Yeah, both actually using these uppercuts and straights really well, as well as the left hooks.
I was gonna say, I'm
just use the left hooks and the overhands, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed with both of their abilities to, use pullbacks and kind of like, they're not just twirling for the sake of it, they're just kind of looping punches, you know what I mean, and deciding when they want to throw them and giving themselves a bit more time.
Yeah.
By looping them. Because in DW2, I mean, it's going to hit you either way.
Yeah, and I think they've both got very good footwork as well. I mean, Riku's doing a really good job kind of...
Yeah, they've been all over the cage this whole fight.
Yeah, like there, you see how he just circles out really well, but Chiki's just constantly staying on him, really good pressure.
Yeah, I noticed Chiki has really good forward pressure. I'm kind of curious as to if Riku could, trip him up a little bit by just being a little bit more lateral in his movement. Kind of coming around him, maybe trying to nail him with a left.
Yeah, I think you're right. If you kind of move laterally as someone's circling around, you can often cut them off from the cage. But to be honest, I think Chiki's doing a good job of that because we are constantly seeing Riku with his back to the fence, really.
Yeah, for sure. He's just staying on him. You notice when Chiki blocks, he kind of just stands there. He doesn't back up. He just kind of... Well, there you go.
Yeah, that was a really good fight, actually. Yeah. So now I suppose we'll see if Galor versus Zivese can happen.
Zivese. Master with the meme in Pro League General.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to see if Zivese is online on Steam. I'll just message him.
Zivese, not CB's Master.
Right, Zivese is ready. I'll just message Galor. Oh yeah, and thanks for stepping in and helping me cast, by the way. I was
Yeah. No worries.
yeah,
I was worried I missed my fight or something. I had gotten home a little early, but I just conked out and ended up taking a nap.
yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Hope it works this time. Um, if it doesn't, I'll try rehosting or relaunching my game.
Alright. Hey, it's Zivese. What's up, gay? Hey, that's not nice. Why you hitting me, gay?
Wait, are you guys in a lobby? That's not what. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to relaunch my game, I think.
I'm not even in a game anymore. I'm more into like interpretive art. Kinda nice.
Okay, yeah, I'm just relaunching my
Oh,
game
there.
and hosting a new one.
I'm in here with Zivese. Here, I'll help him warm up. Am I still fighting red tonight?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Trying to figure out
Yeah,
what the
we've had,
schedule is looking like.
2 fights cancelled though, but
Fair enough. I thought I was fighting at 6 my time, so I was like, alright, I gotta be ready by then. Didn't wanna...
there's
no
schedules in Pro League announcements.
Yeah.
Okay, Galor's in.
Feast left.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
all
probably
alone.
joining my lobby. Gonna invite Oleg. Yeah, I think I've invited everyone now. Black Santa, oh chocolat, interesting name.
Want to get into the Christmas spirit? That's a weird way to die against him.
Okay. So this is Galor versus Zivese, and Zivese is currently ranked 10. Galor is unranked, but he used to be in the rankings. It's just I think he dropped out for inactivity, but he's back now, so
And he's back with some real activity. He's
Yeah,
just
that
keeping
was-
those combos going. Man is out to win it.
that's a good overhand by
But, hey,
Zivese, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say Zivese's no pushover. He's got that output down too.
Yeah,
It's
that
gonna
was
be
a
interesting
really
to
good
see how Zivese's strategy of kind of like mid-range attacks, mid-height attacks, and just peppering Galor with them is gonna work out. Because Galor seems to be going for the reach.
Yeah, I've noticed that when fighting him, he's sort of very good at long range, just waits for you to make a mistake and then lands a really good counter.
Seems to be working. Let's see this fight progresses because it's almost dead even
Yeah,
right now.
like that. I mean, that was a really well-timed kick as Zivese was coming in.
Yep. Unfortunately, it looks like he did have an accident and he's going to need some new jeans. But
Yeah, I don't have blood stains turned on, so I can't see that, unfortunately, but I'll take your word for it.
yeah, this man had an accident. But yeah, this is some solid distance control from both of them.
Yeah, I think Zivese has possibly got to be slightly more patient with his attacks, though, because he's kind of... Yeah, I mean, that was good there, but like sometimes he's kind of throwing from a bit too far away, and then Galor's just catching him out. I think he's just got to take into account the fact that Galor's going to kind of dash back a bit when he throws, so he's just got to get close and then throw his attacks. Just try cutting off Galor's sort of base against that cage so he can't dash out of range.
So watch him. Zivese seems to be a slight bit quicker.
Yeah, I suppose
Based on what I've seen.
he is doing quite well when they get into sort of close range combos, but Galor's just landing these really good crits at long range and about
Yeah, and he's getting
600
a
points
lot
per
of
minute.
juggles.
Yeah, there's a slight lag spike from Galor there, but I think it seems to be okay now. A little bit of free camming. He is up 1,000 points, but it's still early in the fight, so free camming can be a risky move if you lose after free camming.
Yeah.
It's not a good look. But I think Galor's pretty confident about this one.
Oh, and Master was asking if he could have a casted fight with Grimy.
I mean, we'll see if any more fights get
Grimy
cancelled. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
I was
just
gonna
like,
say, I
that'd be
wouldn't be-
interesting for a future event.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that happening this event if. Oh, that was a really nice combo by Galor there.
That's definitely a fight I'd be interested in seeing in the future.
Yeah.
I haven't fought Master in so long, I don't even know where we're at now.
Oh, Galor's just constantly landing crits. He's just standing his point lead all the time, so it's quite impressive.
Zivese needs to try to stay in the middle a little more because he's taking a bit of extra damage, getting bounced off the cage. There you go.
Yeah, but you see, yeah, that was really nicely timed, that left hook there.
Yeah.
But yeah, quite often when he kind of launches these attacks from long range, Galor's just catching him out with these neutral kicks and overhands. So it's just got to be quite cautious, because I mean, he does have to kind of push the pace of the fight so he can kind of get back from this point deficit, but at the same time he's got to be careful because he doesn't want to make this point deficit even larger.
Yeah, that's fair. I just find that the defensive play in like a 15-minute format, I feel like is make or break around the 7-minute mark. Like, you either got to figure, hey, I got to start playing defensively and like start clawing back points or maintaining. But at a certain point, it's too late, and at a certain point, it's going to cost you points.
That was a beautiful straight there, though. I think Zivese is starting to adapt quite well here. He's kind of being a lot more patient. I think this is exactly what he needs to do. He's still pressuring, he's still being aggressive, but he's just doing it patiently. He's not overextending himself as much.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he needs to do here. He's
And the 1,000-point deficit with over 9.5 minutes left on the clock is irrelevant as far as I'm concerned at this point, because he could definitely just mount a comeback. Like, we've seen some crazy comebacks before.
definitely, yeah, he does still have plenty of time. But Galor is probably not going to make it easy for him. Having said that was an absolutely beautiful overhand, landed perfectly there. And,
that personally makes me very happy.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way when I see someone landing a spinning back fist.
It's just when you're so dialed in to that move, you can pretty much read the person's thoughts as they throw it and like the context they throw it in. It's great. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we're still about a 1,000-point gap, but yeah, I mean, Galor's landing a pretty good combo here. I was going to say things are kind of looking a bit better for Zivese, since he is at least possibly close to KOing Galor, which could bring things back in his favour a bit more. But I mean, Galor's kind of really pressuring him a lot here, and I think he's kind of caught on the fact that Zivese was just playing a bit more patiently and kind of not falling for his counters as much. So now he's kind of just bringing the fight back to him, just playing more aggressively, bringing that pressure, and it's working well for him. He's extended his point lead a bit further.
Yeah, I will say though, just watching this fight so far, it feels like Zivese gave up about 800 points worth of just damage and points just by retreating towards the outside of the cage repeatedly. Like, it's cost him, because if he misses one block there, like, he's paying for it in environmental damage and that attack.
Yeah, you got to kind of circle out when you're getting pressured back like that. And we saw Riku doing that really well in this last fight.
That technique can absolutely, like, make a fight go from potentially difficult to, like, a walk in the park. Like, in my fight versus Larry, I kept wondering why he was just walking straight at me and letting me slip to his side every time. You know what I mean? And just throw punches. But after I realized he'd keep letting me do that in that fight, I was like, well, that's all I gotta do, right? So, we'll just stick to it.
Yeah.
If they adapt, then
Galor's really teeing off here. He's 2,000 points ahead now.
Oh, yeah.
That kick just did a lot of damage from sending Zivese into the cage.
I was really impressed by that left that just, like, absolutely negated Zivese's attack, blocked it, and then just kept going.
Yeah, Galor's got really good timing, but that was a nice left hook by Zivese. He did eat a kick at the same time, but that hook just knocked Galor right back to the cage, and that's...
Galor allows himself to get pressured, though, because if you look, like, he was just hanging out there, but I think he was more comfortable out there, whereas Zivese looks at it as, like, a zone of safety, which it is not for him.
Yeah. I think Galor's just very confident in his ability to land counter-strikes, and, I mean, seeing this fight, I think he should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, Zivese has had some really good moments. He's landed some great straights, so he's kind of pressured Galor back, but Galor's just got really good time with these critical hits, and he's just catching Zivese every time he makes a mistake, and
it feels like... I don't know how to describe it, but like, if I was Zivese and I were to just make adjustments mid-fight to deal with it, I think I'd be a little more on the inside when I start throwing, and then maybe work my way out. It'd be a bit harder to just get counterpunched versus walking in.
I think you're right, he's just got to get closer before he throws the attacks, really, because Galor's just
ready for
really good with these kicks.
Yeah. Maybe a few clinch breaks and slip around him, take a couple steps back, throw a punch, something of that sort.
See, this is good here, but just not quite able to land those crits he needs.
Yeah, both these guys are very prone, I noticed, to giving up space, but it just seems like for different reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they both will allow themselves to stay outside the cage, but Galor uses it to kind of, like, walk around you a bit and pick an angle. And Zivese uses it to kind of circle, recuperate, and work his way back towards the middle.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
If Zivese keeps... Ooh, that was nice. If Zivese keeps telegraphing, though, it's just gonna give Galor every opportunity to counter and do
Oh,
something
that
like
was
that.
a brutal left
Look
hook.
at that. The disrespect.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, nice leg kick by Zivese though. But yeah, this is... I mean, it's not strictly impossible, but I think at this point it's very unlikely that Zivese is going to make a comeback. I mean, he's down just over 3,000 points here. With
Yeah.
like less than 4 minutes to go. It's a really impressive
But I will
lead
say
to go.
stranger things have happened.
Yeah, you're right. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's definitely not impossible, but yeah, very.
I think what was our biggest deficit? Do you remember? Like that, like someone came back. I think there was something crazy, like a 2,000 point deficit in one of the top level fights that someone made up towards the end, and it was just insane.
don't know.
We were all just hollering. It was amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Zivese, I think, just needs a little bit more confidence in terms of like just watching this fight. If I were to just objectively kind of look at it, just needs a little bit more confidence and a little bit more patience with counterpunchers,
Yeah.
because like you will pay for it. That's their whole fighting style. So
Right, and I think I have to say though, I feel like he kind of also just got really unlucky to get matched up with probably the most underrated player in EU though, really. I mean, I've been fighting Galor a lot recently and he's very difficult to beat, but he just... his Pro League record just hasn't been particularly impressive so far, but
that's
definitely
fair.
making up for that with this fight.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
I think the problem is he had a lot of tough matchups. I mean, the first EU tournament he ended up against Shusky, and after that he I think he fought Austin, and he fought who's the other person? It was I can't remember who the other person he fought was, but like he has had some really tough matchups in the Pro League so far, so he hasn't quite been able to sort of show his true
That's
ability. But I
understandable.
think here we're just really seeing.
It just goes to show how much like like a lot of people really care about their records. They really care about like it's really hard to reflect back on prior events and then just like make an observation about now, because people switch it up all the time, whether it be style or taking the game more seriously or taking a break, So it's like those stats I like to think of as like a snapshot in time.
Yeah, I mean you're right
And-
that like people can definitely change in between fights, but I think I think it
Because
is
the
a
way
good
Galor's
format,
fighting,
but
like, that's impressive.
yeah. But I think a lot of his improvement has been quite recent as well. So I think you're right that kind of his earlier record doesn't quite reflect his skill.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been good to
Yeah,
see.
this
in
is
the
a great
tournament,
fight.
but yeah,
and I gotta give Zivese a lot of credit for like hanging in there the whole time. Like he is
Definitely,
getting
yeah.
slightly outplayed, but honestly, he's doing real well. He's catching Galor all the same. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he is having some really good moments here. You can definitely see that he's a skilled player. It's just Galor is absolutely insane. Like, I think there's a good chance he's going to reach the top 5 in the future.
I could definitely see that. Yeah. Plus, he's got a snazzy fit.
You're right about that.
He's like one of the most normal-looking fighters I've seen in a tournament format, even in a while.
Yeah, Zivese kind of reminds me of Mahek, but I think it's just a power climber.
And yeah, the color too, though, the teal.
Yeah. Right, well, yeah, that's a good fight. So next up we have, oh, actually, yeah, it's you versus Big Red next.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be
Yeah.
casting for that one,
Okay, yeah,
clearly,
of course.
so I'm going to throw some music on, and
Yeah, if you wanna, if you wanna just play for 5 minutes to warm up, I don't blame you. I mean, that's fine.
See, I can just join by myself. I need to be moved.
Yeah,
No way.
oh god, this event has been an absolute disaster, but we're finally reaching Burrito versus Big Red, the co-main. Now I think this is going to be a good fight.
Yeah. I think so. Burrito definitely has potential to kick ass. And like be
Yeah.
at the top. Oh shit! I got invited. I know I was in the middle of harassing a noob, but okay. I'll concede.
Yeah, and Big Red's have a very impressive record recently.
You know how like you get a haircut and like there's hair on your back and it's itchy?
Yeah,
That's what's happening to me right now.
right.
Black I already know who Burrito is.
Yeah.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so we've got everyone here. Unfortunately, we don't have Kev casting. But yeah, so I think this is still gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, slap. Alright. I
okay.
did have boobs at DW2, so this one ought to be good. Concho. And already a crit for a Burrito.
Yeah, but he did fall over and Red had him
Big
against the
Red
cage for a
tried to,
moment there, but Burrito circles out.
Yeah, Big Red tried to hit him with a spinning back fist, but it didn't work, so he used the cross. Oh, a nasty Sparta hook jab for Red.
Yeah, that was really well timed.
Oh,
Jesus!
what a nasty overhand for Burrito. It's Burrito's signature special, I call it.
Yeah. Sometimes
I don't
he's
know
throwing it from a
how-
bit far away, so I think possible
Yeah, I
we'll
don't know
see Big
how
Red
he
start
does
to capitalize on that, but
He
yeah, right now
always
it's looking very well
manages
for him.
to use that overhand right so well, and I just can't do it, bro.
Oh,
never mind.
great left hook.
Oh, a double hit for
Yeah.
both the fighters. It's always nice to see.
Oh, Burrito used a couple different punches there. He used a straight and a left overhand, but yeah, he got knocked down.
Both fighters
Another
doing pretty
good
good
straight.
so far. They're pretty even in health and points.
Oh,
damn.
nice spinning back
Spinning
fist.
back fist. Yeah, Hawk loved that, I bet.
Yeah, I do.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. He liked it.
Oh,
Able-
beautiful. That was like a tornado kick there.
I know, that was nice. Oh, damn, Burrito's stumbling.
Yeah, very low health here. They're basically even points, but Burrito's very close to being KO'd.
Oh,
that was a
damn.
great left
That was
hook.
a nasty hook for Big Red. And now he's
Yeah.
in the lead with the 300 point margin.
Yeah, plenty of time for that to change though. We are only 2 minutes into the fight, but this is a good start for Big Red.
Yes, of course. You know what, Hawk? You know what I know? A conundrum I've made recently.
What?
I realized the Steam Marketplace existed, but the thing is, nothing I had was like marketable, so I couldn't make any money.
Right. That's a shame.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think some people have been selling like those alpha hats and modder hats for like
Ooh, Burrito's
ridiculous
winning by
amounts of
4
money.
points.
But yeah,
That's
that
impressive.
was a good KO by Burrito.
I like
But
the
he is
physics
down
on, Burrito's
about
Santa
60
hat.
HP because Big Red had that low HP damage boost. So if Big Red can get the KO quickly here, then he's gonna regain his advantage. But
See, if I was Burrito here, I'd play a little more defensively to really hold on to that 24 HP.
yeah, but I
Because y'all
think if
saw
he
that when I fought Hank the second time, that's what I did. To get that 5-1.
yeah, I think you're right. It kind of just you don't necessarily have to kind of run away, but just really focusing on your defense, just making sure you're getting those perfect blocks. You're only throwing when you're going to hit. Is a good way of just
Big
keeping
Red is
that
landing
low
some
HP.
extremely nasty hooks. This is like the third
Yeah.
one or second one. I think it's the third one.
I
Right?
think what's happening is he's kind of catching Burrito as he's leaning over, throwing that overhand sometimes. Sometimes the overhand just kind of misses, and then the hook catches him like in the body.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's a pretty even fight so far.
While Burrito is the best at using that overhand, it leaves him open quite a bit. He's getting caught as a result. Or he's getting
Well, that
too
was a
aggressive
useful
too.
combo though, and he's 400 points ahead now.
Oh yeah, to the hold on, let me see. The 15 people watching right now, I'm eating ice. If you're wondering. Ooh, object block. Impressive. Oh shit,
Oh,
no
really
PBs
good
from
combo
Big
by
Red.
Burrito there.
Yeah, it does a bunch of damage. Ooh, a
Yeah.
crit. Burrito
Nice
fights
overhand.
so elegantly. It's like ballet. Fists. It's ballet with more black Santas and fists. Oh, damn. Block spam for Big Red.
Yeah.
He has not landed
Oh
any
yeah.
perfect blocks within the last like 20 seconds. Or,
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Burrito's got 1,000 point lead. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but the winner of this fight is going to be actually facing the current NA champion, NM41.
Which is me, yes.
Yeah.
Not you, Larry, it's me.
I
I can already hear Larry typing on his fucking keyboard. I am me.
So,
Oh, damn.
This is quite an
Did
important
you see
fight.
that? How much time it leaves you open when you use that overhand?
Yeah.
It left him so
I mean, it
vulnerable.
is working well for Burrito at the moment, though. He is quite far ahead. But I suppose,
Hey,
to be
look
honest,
at that.
Red's kind of using a bit of a similar style. He's using a lot of overhand left hook combos as well.
Whenever Burrito uses a different attack that's not the overhand, right, I'm like, oh shit. Now he's fighting like Sick, or Motley, or Galor, or Oshi. Oh, did you see that? Hawk?
Yeah, he just
He fucking
flipped
lifted him up in the air and then struck him down. Oh, another quarrel. And knocks Big Red's ass to the canvas, his anus. We all know.
Yeah, and
black,
he's
black, red, and white. all
sending
over
this
her.
point lead even
I
further.
don't know.
1,300 points ahead. And he's got loads of HP, so it's probably going to be a while before Big Red gets a KO.
Did you know looking at red helps you with headaches?
I wasn't aware of that. But,
So if you guys have a headache in the audience, this fight will fix it all up for you.
yeah, Burrito's just really kind of spamming that combo over and over, but it is working.
Yeah.
I think he'll get angry at me for saying spamming, but I mean,
Yeah.
there it kind of was. But I mean, if it works, it works.
Yeah, combo, spamming, what's the difference? Again, I love the physics on Burrito's hat.
Oh,
It's
that
like
was
it's
an
like a
absolutely
dingly little winner.
perfectly timed spinning hook kick there, though. Just knocked Big Red down.
Anything with physics in a fighting game is brilliant.
Yeah. This is
Oh, damn! Like, it's almost 2,000 point lead now for Burrito.
yeah, this is quite an extreme lead for Burrito. I wasn't really expecting this.
By using that Lenny face in mid-battle. There's a feature on
Oh,
Windows that lets you
beautiful
type
uppercut
in
to left
Lenny
hook.
face without having to Google any face.
Oh,
Fun fact for anyone in the audience that cares.
realize that.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Crit damage. Crit damage.
Yeah.
Crit for burrito. Or Black Santa au chocolate.
Really nice push kick to straight
That
by
was
Big
nice.
Red though. That's timed well and just knocked burrito down. Definitely got to do
Yeah,
more
what
of
he
that.
said.
I mean, it's
Same thing happens to Big Red.
yeah.
I find it
Like-
kind of odd. Actually, no, he perfect blocked at that time. Damn. Inefficient block.
Yeah, I mean, Big Red's still got time to make a comeback here, but it is quite a big point deficit.
Yeah. I still can't believe that fucking 3,500 point advantage I had on Hank for the second fight did not earn me a fight of the night, even though it was like my most dominant performance ever. Still kind of mad about that.
Well, I mean, that's kind of Fight of the Nights are supposed to be like the most kind of competitive ones, but anyway, I mean,
I mean,
This,
it's kind of hard to pull off like a nearly 4,000 point deficit on an opponent.
yeah,
I'm the
it
number
is. But I
one
mean, like,
ranked in
if it was like a
MMA. Oh shit! Nice uppercut was not perfect blocked by Big Red in the KO for
Yeah.
Burrito. Anyways, back to what I was saying about my fight. 4,000 point lead, no fight of the night. That shit makes no sense to me.
well, I mean, that's more like kind of performance of the night than fight of the night. Really, that's different.
I'm gonna patent the performance of the night award.
Yeah, we don't have one of those. But anyway, let's get back to Burrito
no
versus
no
Big
more
Red.
filler. Let's get back. Okay. They're
Yeah,
fisting each
so
other. All you
yeah,
need
they're
to hear.
just
They're kind of in like a. They're in a clinch. They're in quite of a clinch right now. They're not doing anything big.
really good neutral kick by Burrito there, though. He just kind of is throwing that overhand left hook most of the time, but when he just switches it up and chucks in a different attack, it does kind of catch Big Red off guard quite often.
Burrito's fighting the air. He should never do that. Fighting the air will never help you. As I've learned that the hard way and the easy way at the same time.
Yeah.
More clit damage. That's always nice to see. Ooh, a nice combo for Big Red. 5 hits. Well, technically 4 hit because his leg kind of jagged on Burrito's corpse. Speaking of Burrito's corpse, he is a corpse now, and Big Red gets more points.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful show. Ooh. They both kind of use the same attack with Big Red throws it a little later. This is a really tight fight. The points tell otherwise, but these like interactions between the two players are insane.
Yeah, I think right now
They're
they're
both
kind of
able to
trading
knock
pretty
each other
evenly
down
with each
to the
other, but it's
ground.
just
Look at that.
yeah,
Oh,
there's just
now,
that kind of section earlier in the fight where Burrito was just landing constant crits without really getting hit back much, and he's just got a huge point lead out of that. Yeah, I mean, Big Red's kind of starting to make a bit of a comeback, but he is still 1,000 points behind. I think 4 minutes is enough time for him to do this. It's not impossible, but it's
I can
still
definitely
unlikely.
do it. Nice try.
Yeah, Burrito's trashed.
Every fighting game community needs a burrito, you know? Hawk, I have a question real quick. Do you have
Yeah.
like a do you have a Moe's in the UK? Do you have like a Moe's, like Mexican food? Well, I mean, no shit. Like, do you have like a Moe's or wherever
I
you
don't.
are?
I've never heard that term before. Like, is that a specific company or?
Yeah, it's like it's a Mexican Southwest food chain. Ooh,
Yeah,
I
I've never heard of them, so I guess
I like
they're
their
probably on.
burritos a lot. Their burritos are really good, especially with
Yeah.
ranch.
Yeah.
If burrito is a burrito, what ingredients would he? What toppings would he have? Or what are like
I-
little things
I
called
don't know.
burrito? Are they called ingredients or toppings?
No idea, to be honest. I haven't ever really had burritos, but yeah, this is.
I have a better question. What does this have to do with the fight? And
Yeah, I was kind of
absolutely
wondering that
nothing.
one.
Well, we're bad at casting. Well, I'm bad at casting. I need to like focus. Oh shit! That was a cool roundhouse. It looked cool. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I
Burrito.
feel like quite often they don't quite do as much damage as they should.
Burrito
At least
pins
since
him on
that
the
physics
ground.
update, when the artificial knockdowns were removed, you kind of, I feel like spinning hook kicks kind of lost a lot of their power, because before you could get the knockdowns with them, but now you
to go
still
back
can, but it's a bit more difficult and less rewarding. So it's mostly just significant strikes.
I have to play on an older branch to get a feel of what artificial knockdowns were, because I've kind of forgot.
Well, basically what happened was just like if you got hit with a certain velocity, you'd just be flung to the ground no matter what, really. Whereas now it's just if the actual force of the hit would knock you over naturally, then you'll fall over. But otherwise you won't. Oh, really good
Damn, that was so
neutral kickers.
nasty.
Yeah.
I like how this game looks, you know? I wish Oleg had better processing power to, like, catch it in, like, you know, on 240 frames a second, all the beautiful detail. And if YouTube didn't compress the shit out of it, it looks so... This game would look amazing. Ah, dude, what a nasty
Great
look
left
for
hook
Big
there,
Red.
yeah.
They're both at really small health quantities. Big Red's... Ooh!
Oh. Yeah, and I
Critical
think
damage for Burrito.
it's going to be pretty tough for Big Red to make a comeback here with just a minute to go. I don't see this happening,
Burrito
but
could do
it
better.
is has been a good fight. He has landed some really nice left hooks as Burrito's been throwing those overhands. That was a good KO there.
Yeah, I agree. Inefficient cock, too. And you know what's fun? Replace block with cock and start commentating.
I'd rather not do that, but
Ooh,
I mean,
object cock. Ooh, perfect cock. Ooh. Alright, I'll stop.
thank you.
Back to the fight. I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable.
It's fine. Yeah, I appreciate you casting, because I cannot cast one.
Did you
But
see
yeah, that was
double
that was
crit?
a really good spin.
That is a
hook kick
spectacle
there.
to behold.
Yeah, and he followed it up with a left hook that got a crit as
Another
well.
perfect
But
cock for Big Red. I'm kidding. Perfect block for Big Red. Ooh. They're back. Ooh, another perfect block. Ooh, perfect block. They're playing a
this
classic
is-
game of perfect block ping pong.
yeah, I mean,
If you
10
don't know what
seconds
that
left,
is-
so Burrito is going to take this
Oh,
around
yeah.
a 1,000-point lead. But that was a
I
really
was too
good
busy
fight.
saying stupid shit. I didn't even realize the fight was over. And he's free camping
Yeah.
him now.
Very high
Black
paced fight.
Stana has taken it. What a beautiful, beautiful fight. Bigger than more combos, though. That's interesting.
Yeah. Seemed like the edge for Burrito was in the KOs and the critical hits, and yeah, I suppose also just generally perfect blocks, and I think he spent a lot of time on low HP, so he's kind of getting a lot more damage points as well, even though he had less damage attacks, less damaging attacks. He's still probably got more points for each of those on average, just because of the low HP damage boost. But yeah, overall that was a bit of a disaster of an event, if I'm honest. But we had some good fights still, so thank you everyone who helped cast, and thanks to the fighters who did actually turn up. And yeah, I suppose we should probably end the stream here. Yeah.
And Red said he wasn't watched it because people don't like watching someone snack the shit out of someone else with no defense. That isn't entertainment. So you're saying a child hitting a baby is not entertainment? I dare you.